Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nura Adila Binti Rahim. I'm from SR2434B.
Hi, my name is Thony from SR2434B.
And my name is Sulin Kassim.
Hello, my name is Hendry Philang, Anak Sentu. Bye.
So today I will present what is the introduction of the speed, agility, and the quickness. So what is the means of the speed? What is meant by the agility? What is meant of the quickness? What is the means of this combination of speed, agility, and quickness, and why it is important in the sport performance? So we move to the first one. What is means by the speed? Speed is the ability to move our body in one direction as fast as possible we can. Then the second one is agility. What is agility? Agility is the ability of our body to accelerate, decelerate, to stabilize, and also change in quick direction with the proper posture of our body. And the quickness means the ability to reach the changed body position with maximum rate of cross production. So the combination of speed, agility, and quickness is to improve the athlete ability to perform explosive multi-direction movement, and it is by reprogramming the neuromuscular system that can work efficiently, better coordination of the body and brain. So, speed, agility, and quickness are very related to each other. Then, what is the benefits when we perform this speed, agility, and quickness in sport performance? So, the first one, we can take it in the game to the next level. That means when we perform this type of speed, agility, and quickness, it can help our game to move to the next level. Then the second one is the ability to improve the balance, the quicker feet, and faster reaction time, where we can move in multi-directional direction with the good posture and balance. Then it acts as injury prevention. Then the last one is it helps to improve the movement and the skill of our body awareness.
Alright, so I'm going to talk about the mechanism of speed, agility, and quickness. To start off, for speed, it is required in skills where the use of high movement velocities is needed to complete a certain task. For example, to run towards a ball before shooting it towards a goal. Next up is agility, where it requires the use of high level of neuromuscular efficiency to accelerate, decelerate, and as well as to change in direction while maintaining proper body posture. This refers to the use of the muscle, the lower body muscle, at a neuromuscular level to react and exert power to sprint and to slow down from a sprint and to change direction while controlling the core, following the flow of the direction of the movement. Lastly is quickness, where it refers to the ability to react to visual, auditory, and kinesthetic feedback with maximum rate of force production in all planes of motions from all body positions, making the right decisions and actions in a very short time span.
So here is the guideline of the speed, agility, and quickness. So the work-rest ratio is 1 to 3. For example, like if you perform 10 seconds of the exercise, you have to rest like 30 seconds or 50 seconds. And then speed, agility, and quickness, you have to perform in 100% and full potential. And this speed, agility, and quickness is sport-related drill. For example, ball dribbling, throwing disc, and also ball passing. And speed, agility, and quickness is trained for quality, not for the fatigue. And the aim and also the goals for this is other skill-related fitness such as coordination, reaction time, and then the last one is kinesthetic awareness.
So What is rugby? Rugby is the physical demanding sport where the players need to ready physically and mentally. There are various type category in the rugby game. It demands the players to generate the high level of speed, explosive power, and also the agility. It also possesses the ability to recover quickly between the speed. In rugby, it improves the balance, quicker feet, and also the faster reaction time. There are additional information in rugby where the equipment used in rugby is like the pair of boots with studs, headgear, and also the mouth guard. The training program for this rugby is for the speed, agility, and quickness. There are 7 exercises that the athlete can do. For the first one is lateral bounce. Lateral bounce is use the athlete's body weight where the athlete can do it in 3 sets for 10 reps, and the rest interval is within 2 minutes, and it can improve the speed, agility, and the quickness. The second one is the wall drill 3 count. It also uses the body weight where the athlete also can do it in 3 sets for 12 reps, and the rest interval is within 2 minutes, and it can improve the speed. The third one is agility ladder skill. Agility ladder skill where the athletes use the equipment of the agility ladder. The athletes can perform it in 3 sets for 6 reps within 2 minutes rest interval, and it can improve the agility and the quickness of the athlete. And the 4, the cone figure 8. Cone figure 8, the athlete will use the cone for the mark, and they will do it for 3 sets, 10 reps, and the rest interval is within 2 minutes, and it can help to improve the speed, agility, and the quickness. And the 5th is kneeling arm action. The kneeling arm action, the athlete will use the body weight where the athlete needs to perform it for 3 sets and in 10 reps. For the interval rest is within 2 minutes. It can improve the athlete's speed. And the 6th is L drill. L drill, the athlete will use the cone to mark, and the athlete will do it for 3 sets, 6 reps, and rest interval is within 2 minutes, and it can improve the speed, agility, and also the quickness. And the last one is lunges to high skip. Lunges to high skip where the body will use the full body weight, and the athlete will do it in 3 sets, 10 reps, and rest interval is within 2 minutes, and it also can improve the speed and agility. So the advantage of the speed, agility, and quickness in rugby game is for sure it can help performance level, increase their performance levels. The second one is can help the athlete to improve their balance, coordination, and their body awareness, where it can help athlete to get ready, and it can reduce the injury. Then it can help athlete to escape from being tackled from the opponent, where they can change their direction in the last minutes, and also it can be move effectively in the multi-direction. And next, the athlete will be prepared to change their direction, or they can stop quickly when they play in the fast direction. And the last one is can increase the maximal velocity, and it also maintain the velocity against onset the fatigue.
Hi, my name is Anak Thony from SR2434B, and today I'm going to present to you the SAQ training regime for football. Now let's get started. So for the introduction, SAQ has been utilized and integrated in football due to their benefits, mainly in speed, agility, and quickness, which are the main skill-related fitness needed for footballers to improve in order to gain the upper hand in the football match. Footballers require a great amount of footwork in order to compensate their abilities. This includes the stride length, frequency of steps, coordination, and so on. Hence, they need the abilities in order to adapt to the demands and needs of the playing field. Now, we shall proceed to the training program itself. Alright, so here is an example of an SAQ training program for football. If you look closely, they are all alternated between serial skill-based exercises such as the straddle hops and lateral high knees to continuous skill-based exercises such as the sprints. This way of training is done in order to train back and forth between the two elements for a balance in training rhythm and as to not overexert the athlete during training. Some of the exercises require the use of certain implementations such as the agility ladder and cone markers. Muscle groups that are mainly targeted in this training program are the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, gastrocnemius, and the iliopsoas. Most of the sets, reps, and intervals are in the ratio of 3 to 4 sets between either 3 to 5 or 5 to 10 reps, with an intensity of either 60 to 75% to 85 to 90% with rest intervals of 3 minutes to ensure recovery before the athlete moves on with the next set of exercises. So here are several exercises that needs attention for this part of the presentation. First off is the forward sprints, where the athlete has to step one foot in each box of the ladder and then proceed to fill the next empty space of the current box with another step with their other foot, and this is repeated depending on the number of reps at hand. Next up is the side steps, where the athlete needs to move into the ladder horizontally, then start off by placing on one foot into one box, then alternate with the other foot in another box while proceeding to enter the other box with another foot. The exercise is repeated again from the end of the ladder. Next up is the straddle hops, where the athlete starts off by hopping with 2 feet inside of the box and then they proceed to jump out of the box to the next box just at the outsides of the ladder. This is repeated based off the number on the reps needs to be done. Lastly is the high knees. This exercise is done almost identical to the side steps. The only difference is that instead of side steps, the athlete needs to move in the manner of high knees, and then they have to repeat the exercise again once they reach at the end of the ladder. Now here is an example of an SAQ circuit with all of the exercises that were mentioned in the training program. Now my idea is that I'm going to train the athlete in a certain way where they follow each and every one of the exercises, and then to wrap up the training session they have to finish every single one of the exercises in the form of a circuit. Now there are many advantages when it comes to using SAQ training in football. First of all is that it increases the athlete's lower body muscular power in linear, horizontal, and multi-planar movements, meaning that they can exert enough muscular power with their legs to change in direction quickly, which is very crucial when it comes to catching up the football in the field. Next up is that it increases the body's spatial awareness, motor skills, and reaction time, where it enables the athlete to move and react quickly based on the situation of the game. It also encourages the adaptation of movement mechanics that helps with the quick reaction time. Other than that, it improves length and frequency of the steps when it comes to short sprinting, meaning more steps at short frequency with long distance coverage. And lastly, it increases knee to hip height that contributes to the overall performance of the athlete in the game in terms of sprinting, coordination, agility, and quickness.
Alright, next we move to ultimate Frisbee. What is ultimate Frisbee? So basically, ultimate Frisbee is non-contact sport with a safe referee. So meaning that all the foul, all the call is solved by the player itself. So it consists of 7 players per side, and the score is considered a score if you catch a disc in the end zone. So ultimate Frisbee can be played with a mixed gender or single gender, and the ratio is usually the recommended ratio is 3 female or 3 female with 4 male or 4 male and 3 female, or ratio can be adjusted based on the team discussion. So here are the training program of ultimate Frisbee. Consists of 6 drills. So I will explain one by one after this. So the first one is zigzag drill. You have to perform this 3 sets, 2 reps. So first one, you have to place 7 cones with a zigzag direction, and then for the first cone, as we can see at the picture, first cone you sprint forward to the first cone, and then the second cone you change direction, which you have to shuttle, step way to the third cone, and then change your direction, You have to run backward to the next cone. So repeat this same movement until the last cone, which, as you can see at the picture, until the last cone, you have to sprint all the way to the starting cone. Alright, next is diamond drill. You have to form two stacks facing each other. So the first player at the stack will run all the way either to the left or to the right side of the cone and receive the frisbee from the opposite. And then once they receive the disc, they will back to the starting stack, and this will continue until they perform 10 reps of backhand and 10 reps of forehand. Alright, next is goose cone drill. This is very simple. You can perform it with a partner. So first of all, you have to space 5 cone straight in the straight line. So you have to starting at the middle cone, and then from the middle cone, as you can see, we run to the first cone. The same thing you will repeat is until the last cone. Next is a V-cut drill. So basically, this is used in ultimate frisbee. So first of all, you have to shape up with a cutter and a thrower, like 5 to 10 meter from the thrower, and then the cutter will cut to the tip, and at the same time we will run, and they will turn and sprint around 45 degrees at the one side of the thrower. So you have to perform this 6 reps per side, which means you have to perform 6 backhand and also 6 forehand. Perform this 3 sets and 6 reps with 3 minute rest interval. And next is cut and clear drill. So first of all, you have to form 2 stacks behind and facing each other. The first player and the first stack will run all the way to the center and then fake either to the right or to the or left, and then the opposite of the stack will pass the disc. So after you receive the disc, you have to quickly clear from that side. And the last drill is side shuffle. This drill you have to perform by command of your coach. Either you have to run to the side, to the left or to the right. So this is the advantages of the drill or the exercise. So the first one is a ZZ drill and the goose cone drill. The advantages to the player is to improve the ability to change direction and body position, and also the transition between the skill and also the quickness. And then the second one is the diamond cone and cut clear drill. This one can improve your speed and also your agility in ultimate frisbee. And for V-cut drill, improve your ability to change your direction and also the reaction time, which also important in the ultimate frisbee if you want to cut when you receive the disc. And the last one is side shuffle, which exercise can improve your mental processing speed and also the lateral agility and also the quickness.
Hello everyone. So today I will present about the training program for the handball. Okay, before we go to the training program for the handball, so here are some history that you have to know about the handball. Okay, so firstly is the handball, so called as a team handball or a modern ball. Okay, handball team sport was founded at the 19th century at the northern part of Europe. And then the handball is the second fastest game around the world after ice hockey. And then basically this handball consists 7 players, including 6 players and 1 goalkeeper. Alright, so in my next slide is there are some phases in handball, which is receiving, catching, dribbling, passing, and also the last one is shooting. Okay. In receiving, basically receiving is the way we are receive the ball from our teammate. Okay. And then the catching is the way we hold the ball after we receive the ball from our teammate. And then the dribbling is the way we move around or static in the place with the ball in our hand, okay, without losing our possession. And then the passing is the way we pass the ball to our teammate. And then shooting is the basic shooting is the basically is aim to score a goal. Okay. So now here is the example of a training program for a handball sport. Okay. As you can see in my tables, there are 7 exercises or drill for this SAQ training program with a specific implement for each drill. And then I also state that the major muscle involved for each drill, and along with suitable reps and set, and also a rest interval between set. Okay. Right. So the first drill is a sled push drill. Okay. So the sled push drill can be performed in 5 sets and with 2 reps for each set. The rest interval is 2 minutes for each set. Okay. So in sled push drill, the athlete have to sprint for 30 meters while pushing the sled push bar. Okay. So then the next drill is the agility ladder scissor. Okay. In agility ladder scissor, an athlete can perform it in 3 sets, which is 5 reps for each set. Rest interval is only 1 minute for each set. Okay. What athlete have to do in the agility ladder scissor is they have to perform an in-out scissor motion. Okay. In-out scissor motion to the left and also to the right. Okay, the next drill is a chest drill. Okay, so in the chest drill, an athlete have to choose the partner. Then they will run shuffle along the circle. Okay, they will be chasing around the circle in the aim of the player to take out their partner. Okay, so it's actually a fun and a simple drills that we can do to improve the agility, so along with speed and also the reaction time. Okay, so the drill can be performed for 3 sets, and each set may be for 5 reps. Okay, and the rest interval is 2 minutes for each set. So the other drill is the overhead ball drop reaction drill. Okay, this overhead ball drop reaction is to increase the reaction time. Okay, so the athlete will have a partner in front of them with holding a tennis ball in both hands. Okay, so the athlete have to explode a sprint when one of the ball released by the partner. Okay, so they have to catch it and explode to a sprint. So this drill will consist of 8 sets, and each set will consist of 15 reps. Okay, then the rest interval is only for 30 seconds for each set. Alright, then we will move to the V drill. Okay, so as you can see in my slide, there are 3 cones labeled with A, B, and C. The cone A is a starting point. So what the athlete should do is the athlete will be runs to the cone B, and then they will receive a ball at the cone B. Okay, they will run to the cone B and they will receive a ball at cone B. Then they have to return back the ball to the partner, and before they run backward to the cone A. Then they will change the direction and run toward the cone C to receive the ball. And then same as the before, they have to return the ball to the partner and then run backward to the cone A. So this drill will be consist of 6 sets, and each set will be 2 reps with rest interval is 2 minutes for each set. So next is the depth single leg jump. Okay, in depth single leg jump, the athlete have to step off the 12-inch box, then landing with both feet on the ground and take as little time as possible before they explode their jump. they jump as possible as high as they can. Okay, so the drill will be in a 4 set, and each set consists of 6 reps and 1 minute for each set. Okay, 1 minute rest interval for each set. Then next is T drill. In the T drill, an athlete have to run along the cone. Okay, for example, as you can see in my slide, there is 4 cone labeled with A, B, C, and D. So the starting point is at the cone A. So the athlete have to run from the cone A to the cone B. Then they have to shuffle from the cone B to the cone C. Then they will shuffle again through the cone B to the cone D. Then from the cone D, they have to shuffle back to the middle line, which is cone B, and then run backward to the cone A. So T drill will be performed in 5 sets, and each set will consist of 2 reps, and the rest interval will be 2 minutes for each set. Alright, so we move to the advantages of this SAQ training to the handball team sport. Okay, so basically this SAQ will improve power, okay, in lateral, linear, horizontal movement, and then it also improve brain signal efficiency and others motor skill. Okay, next is to improve the acceleration of the athlete, and as well as able to being slow it down. Then for sure it will enhance sport performance. Then it also enhance and promote fast multidirectional movement pattern. Okay. Alright, so for the conclusion, this SAQ training is actually important in a various type of sport, because each sport will require a speed, agility, and also a quickness. So in generally, this SAQ will improve performance in both dynamic and hand-eye coordination, along with increasing in their reaction time and also decision making. And next is improve brain signal efficiency. Okay, efficiency. Then therefore, all parties, including coaches and all the sport organization, should be cooperate to play an important role to ensure that this SAQ training will be a regular routine in training session, okay, to achieve a specific goal and also improve our sport performance in our country. Okay, that's all from our presentation. Thank you.